Hello there, welcome to Silver Style Studio. I'm Kerry-Lou and today I'm going to show you how I am dealing with this growing out hair. I'm going to tie it up in a glamorous bandeau. My hair's been going through an awkward stage in the growing out process, in case you didn't notice. Some days I can get it to look quite nice, but other times it can be quite unpredictable. So let me show you the look that I've been turning to get me through the day when my hair's misbehaving. I'm going to use this scarf today. I've had it for years and I love these colors. I purchased these beautiful silk scarves from eBay. I bought some lovely ones over the years and all at bargain prices. This one I actually got from a street vendor in New York City and it only cost me $5. I love these little skull faces. My husband actually fights me for this one. It does look good on him though. It's great for when we're going for an edgier look. I always shop for colors that look good on me. My coloring is that of a winter. So I go for jewel tones, roses, purples and teals. Sometimes you might see a beautiful scarf that you fall in love with, but if the colors are not in your palette, don't even bother, because when you dress in colors that are right for your coloring, they should light you up. If you go to the video description, I have some links to resources that might help you determine the right color palette for you. There are also some links there that will help you find some nice scarves that work well as bandeaus. So today I just misted my hair with water and I added some of this Bumble & Bumble curl defining cream to the ends. When you put some product in your hair, make sure it's not too oily, because you might use a beautiful silk scarf and then it might get oil on it and it can be a little difficult to wash out. So this one, that's why I like it, it's not oily at all. So once your hair is completely dry, you can manipulate it into shape by pulling out areas that you want to be a little fuller. When I put the bandeau around it, I want to make it a little bit fuller on top. You can use your fingers or you can use a rat tail, easy for me to say, a rat tail comb, just to get the shape that you want. I find it easier to use a long shape scarf for this, but you can use a large square one too. You just have to fold it in such a way that it makes a long shape. I've already folded this into the shape that I like. You can make this as wide or as narrow as you like, depending on how much hair you want to show, and you can experiment a little bit and see what looks best with your hair type and also what makes the best frame for your face. So I simply wrap this around my head like so. I'm going to do it with that little rough edge showing because I think that's pretty. So I'm going to pull it over my ears. You don't have to do it exactly how I'm doing it. You can either show a little bit of your bangs or you could scoop your bangs back. I'm going to make this so that the knot is off to the side a little bit, a little off center. Maybe I'll start off by having a little curly bang here and then I'll tuck it away if I don't like it. That's the thing about this, you have to be open to changing. Give you a little facelift as you go. And then you take the two ends. They are both going to be twisted in the same direction. It can be a little bit tricky, but I like to think of them both going, for instance, clockwise. So choose a direction, and it's better if you don't look in a mirror, if you look at them to begin with, and then you can take them above your head. Give your arms a little bit of a workout. So you keep twisting and twisting and they're going to get tighter. So I'm going to do this all the way up to the end. You're not going to be able to see that. Okay. So here they are. You'll see the more you twist, the tighter they get. You can leave them a little bit loose. If you end up doing this wrong, well, there is no wrong. Because then you're going to twist it, you're going to make a nice shape and it will still look nice. This is just going to keep it tighter and it will keep it in place throughout the day. So now I'm going to twist them together like a rope. but in the opposite direction to what I just did. So before I went clockwise, so now I'm going to do this anti-clockwise. Some people make a rope braid with their hair using this same method, and it stays in. I do that on some of my clients who have lovely long hair. I wish I could do it to mine. So this is getting tighter and tighter until you reach the end. Now I love the ends of this scarf because they're a little bit frayed. I think that gives it a nice look. Whoops, that one's a little bit long. Cut him off. Okay, now I'm going to make a rosette shape, circular motion. And if you want to make it a bit looser, you can, but this is a nice way to keep it tight all day. And I'm actually going to keep these pieces out. To keep it in even longer, you can use a bobby pin here and there. Lovely. Now, there's another little trick you can do to keep it in place. This adds just a little extra, just in case this wasn't extra enough for you. This is a good old-fashioned hat pin. And I found this actually on Amazon. It has a little dragonfly on the end, and it looks like beach glass. So it's sharp, so you have to be a little bit careful. But this is going to keep it in place too. You can just, ouch! Not really, just teasing you. I wouldn't really use this if I had a very fancy, expensive scarf, but this one has a loose weave, so it lends itself pretty good to that. And you always have to put this little protector in the end. So that gives, you know, a little bit more bling. What do you think? Do you like that? And we mustn't forget the glamorous earrings. This is like the finishing touch. Now these ones are really big. My friend Mary bought these for me. I don't usually buy earrings this big, but I love them. Sometimes it's nice to have somebody else get things for you because they get you something that you wouldn't necessarily get for yourself. That took a little work getting that one in. Let's get the other one in, see how it looks. Okay, there are the earrings. And then you can neat up little areas, like you could tuck these in if you like, but I kind of like that. And these little bits, I don't mind them poking out, but if you don't like them, you can just tuck them in and basically just make it your own. Et voila, my boho glam goddess thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and perhaps this is a nice look for you to try when your hair is driving you crazy, or whenever you just want to look like the fierce diva that you are. I'll see you next time, darlings. Toodles!